What's up guys, it's your bro Richie Rich here. Today in this video I'm back with another car explanation video for all. Well, this one's more of a component. Well, it's a kind of additive for cars, I'll tell you. Today in this video I'll be talking to all about the company called Pennzoil. Most of you know this, but for those who don't know it and are not familiar with it, I'll tell you. But before I do, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so that we can bring uploads. So, without any further ado, let's begin. So, Pennzoil, here we go. So, Pennzoil's an American motor oil brand, currently owned by Shell PLC. For those who don't know what Shell is, it's technically a British multinational oil and gas company headquartered in the capital of London. It's a public limited company with a primary listing on the LSE, London Stock Exchange, and secondary listings on Euronext Amsterdam and the New York Stock Exchange. Not gonna go through all of it, but you guys know what Shell is. Some of you might not know, but it's totally fine still. So yeah, Pennzoil's an American motor oil brand, currently owned by, Pennzoil's an American motor oil brand, currently owned by Shell PLC. The former Pennzoil company had been established in 1913 in Pennsylvania, Amish country, sorry, Pennsylvania. Being active in business as an independent firm until it was acquired by Shell in 2002, becoming a brand of the conglomerate. I can't really pronounce it correctly, but I try as much as I can. It was formerly called. There was different names for the Pennzoil brands throughout the years. So it had different names throughout the years for Pennzoil. It was first called Pennzoil Co., like a corporation or something like that, or company, I don't know. From 1913 to 1963, then became Pennzoil United Incorporated, 1968 to 1970. Then they brought back Pennzoil Corporation, I think it was, from 1972 to 1998. So 1972 to 1998. Then they brought Pennzoil Quaker State from 1998 to 2002. Company type was a brand. Industry was petroleum. Predecessor was the South Penn Oil Company or Corporation, I think, I don't know. It was founded in 1913 in Oil City. In Oil City, Venango County, Pennsylvania, which is the largest city in the county of Pennsylvania. Founded 113 years ago, Oil City, Pennsylvania, back in 1913. So predecessor was South Penn Oil Corporation Company, I don't know. It was founded in 1913, 113 years ago, in Oil City, Pennsylvania. Its fate was acquired by Shell Oil Company in 2002. In 2002, becoming a brand of it, along with Quaker State. Its headquarters is in Houston, Texas. Products are motor oils. Brands was Pennzoil from 1916 and onwards. Owner was Shell PLC. The website, if you want to find out more about it, just go to pennzoil.com. You'll see tons of information about this. In case you forgot, just click back through the video, or I might put down in the comments the website. So it's Pennzoil, so Pennzoil. So Pennzoil.com. So you can check it out. The website's all different fuel additives, all the kind of stuff. The different motor oils, whatever they do. But so yeah, definitely just go check them out. All right, so yeah, so Pennzoil is an American motor brand, motor oil brand. It's a motor oil brand currently owned by Shell plc. The former Pennzoil company had been established in 1913 in Pennsylvania, being active in business as an independent firm, and as being active in business as an independent firm until it was as an independent firm until it was acquired by Shell in 2002, becoming a brand of the conglomerate. Yeah, I can't really pronounce it correctly, but I tried. Next is history. So we got beginning and expansion. So origins of the company can be traced to the SPLC, South Penn Oil Company. An oil business started in Oil City, Pennsylvania, by Michael Late Benedum and Joe Trees in May 1889. 4 years after the car was even invented back in 1885, as a unit of Standard Oil. It became the largest oil producer in the region, becoming independent when Standard Oil was split in 1911. By those times, two companies, one on the East Coast and another on the West Coast, founded in both 1908 and 1913, respectively, started to market their motor oils under the brand Pennzoil. Both the refineries and distributors were later incorporated as the Pennzoil Company in 1925. In July 1925. In July 1926, South Penn acquired a 51% 51% controlling interest. So 51% controlling interest. 51% controlling interest, which by June, around somewhere mid 1955, so during the mid 1950s, had risen to 88% when shareholders voted to exchange remaining shares 1-to-1 for South Penn stock, and merge Pennzoil together, both the refining and marketing subsidiary, into Sub Penn. Sorry. So where was I? So which by June 1955 had risen to 88% when shareholders voted to exchange remaining shares 1-to-1 as a ratio for both South Penn stock and merge Pennzoil, both the refining and marketing subsidiary, into South Penn Oil. In 1963, during the early mid 60s, somewhere around there, so 1963, South Penn Oil, or SPO, merged with Zapata Petroleum. So South Penn Oil merged with Zapata Petroleum and Stetco Petroleum to form a new Pennzoil company headquartered in Houston, Texas, and approaching Hugh Liedtke. I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled Liedtke as president. By 1965, Pennzoil marketed its petroleum products worldwide, so across the entire world. 3 years later, in 1968, UGC, United Gas Corporation, was purchased by Pennzoil through a leveraged buyout. which was necessary because Pennzoil didn't have enough assets to buy United outright. During the 70s, the company moved its offices. During the 70s, the company moved its offices to the Pennzoil place in downtown Houston, Texas. In 1977, a spin-off company was formed called POGO, POGO, an acronym for Pennzoil Oil, not oil, sorry, Pennzoil Offshore Gas Operators. Next up is Pennzoil Co. versus Texaco Inc. So Pennzoil Corporation or something like that, or a company, versus Texaco Incorporated, I think. In 1984, before the mid 80s, before 1985, Pennzoil made an informal but binding contract. Informal but binding contract with Getty Oil. It's like the word Letty from Fast and Furious, but taking out the L and replacing it with a G, and you get Getty. Or Betty, replace the B with a G. So Getty Oil to purchase a large portion of Getty Oil to give Pennzoil rights. to purchase a large portion of Getty Oil to give Pennzoil rights to Getty's oil deposits. Following the deal, the Texaco Oil Company, following the deal, the Texaco Oil Company encroached on the complex merger in an attempt to acquire Getty for itself. Pennzoil sued Texaco in Texas state court, alleging that Texaco tortuously, can't really say it well, but it's spelled TORT IOUSLE, tortuously, something like that. I don't know. Induced Getty to breach the contract with Pennzoil. At first it was adjudicated. By Judge Anthony J.P. Ferris. It was finished by visiting Judge Sol, short for Solomon, Kazep. So Judge Solomon, or Sol for short for Solomon, Judge Solomon, or Sol for short of Solomon, Kazep of San Antonio, Texas. A judge awarded Pennzoil, represented by both Joe Jamel and Bain Kerr, $7.53 billion. So in plain English, that's $7.53 billion in compensatory damages and $3 billion in punitive damages. Under Texas law, Pennzoil could secure a lien on all of Texaco's. So under Texas law, Pennzoil could secure a lien on all of Texaco's property in the state, unless Texaco posted a bond that covered the judgment. That covered the judgment, interests, and costs of the lawsuit, estimated to be $13 billion. Before judgment could be entered in the Texas court and Pennzoil could obtain a lien, Texaco filed a suit, so a lawsuit presumably, in a U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, alleging that the Texas proceedings violated Texaco's constitutional rights. The District Court found for Texas, and the Second Circuit affirmed. Pennzoil appealed the federal court case to the U.S. Supreme Court. Lawrence H. Tribe Laurice H. Tribe argues for Pennzoil, and David Boies, Boies, for Texaco. So Laurice Henry Tribe argued for Pennzoil, and David Boies, can't really pronounce it correctly, but it's spelled Boies, for Texaco. The Supreme Court reversed. The Supreme Court reversed the Circuit Court decision on the grounds that the federal court in New York should have abstained from interfering with the should have abstained from interfering with the decision of a state court. Texaco also appealed the Texas State Court decision. The Texas Court of Appeals upheld the jury verdict, but found that the trial court had abused its discretion by not suggesting a remediator reduction of damages. It would allow the verdict to stand if Pennzoil filed a remediator of $2 billion, making the punitive damages award $1 billion. Compensatory damages of $7.53 billion remained unaffected. Pennzoil paid Jamal $335 million, and Kerr $10 million for the victory. So $10 million for the victory. After Texaco filed for bankruptcy, Pennzoil agreed to settle the case for $3 billion. Alright, next up is acquisition. I'll do that for now, and then I might do one a little bit later tonight. I got no idea, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, last up for now is acquisition. In 1998, so during the late 90s, Pennzoil's motor oils, products and services divisions were spun off as an independent company, which then acquired rival QSOPC, Quaker State Oil Production Corporation, becoming Pennzoil Quaker State Company. In 1999, a year later, Pennzoil's E&P business, known as Penn's Energy, was acquired by Oklahoma City based Devon Energy. So Oklahoma City based Devon Energy. So Devon Energy, and the business now known as the PQSC, Pennzoil Quaker State Company, was purchased by RD/SG, Royal Dutch / Shell Company, Shell Group, to form Silpus Products, an acronym for Shell Oil Products US. Last part, and I'll end it there for now at least. Shell Oil Company, the U.S. So Shell Oil Company, the U.S.-based subsidiary of Shell PLC, acquired Pennzoil Quaker State Company in 2002 to market its products as two separate motor oil brands, Pennzoil and Quaker State. Alright, so that'll be it for now. So for my next video will be about gasoline. So there's not much on it, but I'll just wait for the next video. Okay, so that'll be it. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe, comment below what y'all think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you literally don't make brand new uploads. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, later actually. Till then, stay safe. Stay safe. Have a great day, and so stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care, folks. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.